Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. Hopefully this is my last leftover ham recipe. I'm actually really excited about this one. I'm using my 4-quart Brilliance saucepan to make this. What I'm doing is I'm making ham croquetas. A couple years ago, my daughter was studying abroad in Spain for the semester, and we had the amazing experience to be able to go visit her there while she was there. And we ate a lot of ham croquetas, and I really loved them. Never thought about making them myself until I was searching for recipes of what to do with leftover ham, because we already had sandwiches on brioche rolls with coleslaw, and we had ham omelets, and we had split pea soup, and I've got a gnocchi casserole in the oven, and we had one other thing, but I can't remember what it was. We've had a lot of recipes with ham this week. So I was like, all right, we're gonna try some croquetas. So I put a half a stick, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter in the pan. And now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of olive oil, which I just realized I do not have enough olive oil, but I bought a new bottle yesterday. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna run and get it. So this recipe, which seems very authentic, and the reason I know that is everything's in grams and milliliters, so good, fool around with it a little bit. Called, let's see, 1/4 cup of olive oil. Called for olive oil and butter in mixture together to do this. Okay, oh, I forgot the onion too. Wow, I'm really, really not good at my organization today. I thought I had all my ingredients prepped, and obviously I was wrong. Okay, so I have an onion, a small onion, and I need to get this chopped up very small. So the interesting thing about croquetas, which I learned when I was looking up recipes, is they don't actually have any cheese in them. They seem like a cheesy, delicious thing, but they actually don't have cheese. All right, so I'm gonna use my food chopper. Beat the heck out of the onions until they're really tiny. So it's actually bechamel sauce, which is what we're making here, that gives it the flavor, the creaminess, like you would get with cheese. And I grabbed my silicone sauce whisk. So you want to start whisking the butter and the olive oil together. That's my timer on my other food, which I don't think is quite ready. So I'm gonna let it sit there for a few minutes while I finish this up. Okay, so I've got my onions all chopped up. Actually, I'm gonna use this chopper again. All right, so I got my butter and my flour in my pan. They're nice and hot. My butter is just about finished. Okay, and then I have to add a scant cup of flour. Scant means not quite a whole cup, just under. Okay, and I'm gonna whisk that in. Get all the lumps out of that. Or at least most of the lumps out. All right. Better to have less lumps. Looks pretty good. All right, now I have to add the onions to this pan. And let them start working. Oh, I just realized my daughter's not back with my my milk. She should be here any second. Started the recipe without her. Okay, and then I have to put in a pinch of nutmeg, ground nutmeg. Okay. And I'll turn that down a little and let that cook some while I get my ham ready. So I need a half a pound, which I have no idea what that looks like in pieces. Ooh, that's not going to be an easy one to deal with. Half a pound is 8 ounces. So let me just trim this. That's the wrong knife. Trim some of the fat and the skin off my ham. And then I'm going to use my food chopper on my ham because we want the pieces very small to go in the croquetas. Okay. All right. I'm going to give my onions are starting to get colored, which is good. That's what we want. All right, let's get this ham chopped up nice and small. Food chopper is not just for vegetables. It can be used on meat as long as it's cooked meat, and it can be used on hard-boiled eggs as long as they're peeled. Does a great job, as you can see, on both of those. So if you make ham casseroles or ham salad or egg salad, it's so good for that. Chicken salad, I use it for all those things. When I do chicken salad, I generally do the pieces a little bigger than this. So with your food chopper, you just hit less times and you get nice pieces for your chicken salad. All right. So the next part of the recipe, I gotta put the ham in and let the ham start cooking. My onions are starting to get brown, which is nice. I'll put my ham in. And actually, I'm gonna get a spatula out. I might add a little bit more ham, we'll see. Oh good, she's back with my milk. I'm gonna mix my ham in here and start cooking it up a little. It's getting pretty thick, which is nice. That's kind of what we want it to do. Just gonna put a little bit more ham in. Just because I have so much ham, might as well use it up, right? So the next step is going to be to work on the more bechamel style sauce, which is going to be to slowly stir in a whole bunch of milk. This says 1/4 gallon or 1 liter. So I'm gonna have to slowly stir it in while it's over the heat. Whisk it in, basically. Thank you, honey. And then I want to make a nice thick sauce. Remember I said there isn't actually any cheese in croquetas. It's actually the sauce that makes it kind of taste cheesy, but it's actually a cream sauce. All right, let's look at this and see how this is. Now, the thing about this is I'm not actually going to make these for dinner tonight. These are going to be tomorrow's dinner because this is actually to make, wow, this milk looks like somebody beat it up. She must have dropped it on the ground. Has to be, the dough for the croquetas has to be refrigerated overnight. And then it will, I'm gonna move this over so you guys can see better. And then tomorrow I'll make them into little log shapes and get them, bread them with some panko and fry them. So that's the goal for the ultimate goal for this is their little fried croquettes. So they will be very yummy. We're gonna just keep stirring this milk in a little bit at a time until we get it nice. We don't want it to curdle, so we're doing it slowly. And it's on a medium-low temperature. So after I get all this done, I'm going to pop it in the fridge overnight, and then I'll pop back on tomorrow and show you how to finish these up. Thanks for joining me. Have a great evening.